Sequana Medical is a commercial stage medical device company. We are pioneering the innovative treatment of various fluid imbalance disorders, including liver disease, heart failure, and cancer complications. Our whole business is based upon the alfapump. It's a small, fully implanted, wirelessly charged, wirelessly controlled, smart pump that takes a fluid from where it shouldn't be in the body and gets it out of the body via the bladder where it's naturally expelled. Q2 2019 has been a really exciting time for Sequana Medical. We've had 3 wonderful pieces of news to present. First of all, the alpha pump was included in the clinical practice guidelines of the German DGVS. Secondly, data was presented for the first in-man study of our direct sodium removal therapy for the treatment of volume overload in heart failure. And thirdly, the FDA has now given us approval to start our Poseidon pivotal study for the treatment of liver disease. The nature of liver disease is changing. In the past, it was driven by alcoholic liver disease and viral hepatitis. But now that is all changing. Now it is being driven by NASH, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, a disease that is driven by the growth in obesity. This is going to change it from being a disease of people on the periphery to being a mainstream disease, a middle-class disease that is going to require modern, convenient treatments. When you think of heart failure, you think of the inability to walk down the street or the inability to walk up a flight of stairs. That's where the disease starts. But the real cost, the real clinical complication is when the body gets heart failure, the body accumulates sodium and the body accumulates 5 to 10 litres of excess fluid all over the arms and legs and neck. This is the cause of the clinical burden and the clinical costs. There are 1 million hospitalizations a year in the US for heart failure. 90% of these are due to volume overload. The typical length of stay is 5 days, and this causes a total annual cost of $13 billion for heart failure-related hospitalizations in the US each year. DSR, direct sodium removal. This is our proprietary approach to the treatment of volume overload in heart failure. All of us have approximately the same concentration of sodium in our bodies. The brain and the kidneys work very, very hard to keep this concentration constant. Our approach is to remove sodium from the body, and then the brain and the kidneys respond to eliminate the excess fluid through all the ways that the body has learned through evolution.